So many of my friends in 2025 have found themselves in the position where they are unexpectedly looking for a new direct sales company. So this video is all about how to choose your next home or your first home if you're brand new to direct sales. Some questions to ask, some things to look for, some things to think about too. So my name is Susan Larimer. This is my channel, Blue Collar Direct Sales. I've been in the industry for over a decade. I'm not making millions. I don't own a yacht, but I love direct sales, and this channel is all about helping anyone in direct sales learn from what I've done, the mistakes I've made, and things to think about. So today we're talking all about how to choose that next home or the first home if you're brand new to direct sales. Some things to think about. So first of all, I think most importantly, your direct sales company should match and line up with your passions. So if you love cooking, if you love being in the kitchen and meal prep is your jam, literally, that was kind of funny, then find a company that represents seasonings and spices and cooking tools. If you hate being in the kitchen, don't go to one of those companies. If you love skincare and looking your best and makeup and hair care, find a company where you can get a discount on the products and you can very genuinely sell them and promote the company as well. So think about what you love to do and find a company that matches those passions. Next, look at the company's values, mission, goals, and how they take care of their consultants. So make sure that your values line up with that company's values. This is your opportunity to find a company that you are comfortable with and that you love. You are in the driver's seat. So call the CEO, call home office and say, can I set up a time to meet with your owner? I just want to get to know her and ask her some questions, or talk to someone at home office, talk to other consultants, leaders within the company. This is your opportunity to be in the driver's seat and to interview the people that will give you the answers that you need. So don't feel afraid to do that. Make sure when you talk to the owner, make sure that you really get a good feeling, that you really resonate with what she's saying, that she is someone that you can really look up to, respect, and get a really good relationship from day one. I think they'll really appreciate that too, because it tells them that you're serious about the business and that you really took your time to investigate and research in making a really careful decision about the company you're about to join. Another thing to think about, look at their compensation plan. Can you understand it? I know I have looked at some other companies' compensation plans and I'm like, wait, how do I make money? Wait, what? I mean, some of them are so complex. You're like, wait a minute, am I making any money? And how am I making money? So look at the compensation plan. You should be able to understand it on your own. If you can't understand it or you have some questions, reach out to another consultant or a leader in that company. If they can't explain it, that's a red flag. That means something's not right. Something's not right. Everybody should be able to understand and even explain the compensation plan. So look at the compensation plan. Another thing with the compensation plan is look at, is it heavy on recruitment? Do I really have to recruit and build my team to make the most money? Or is it heavy on personal sales? Do I really have to sell a lot in order to make a lot? Or is it a mix of both? And then look at your own strengths. If you're a really strong recruiter and business builder, you might want a company that's really is going to reward you for growing your team. If you're not good at recruiting, that's like me. Like, people join kind of accidentally or, just because they know me. But for me to go out and make a big effort to recruit people, that's just not my strong point. So I don't want a company that is going to reward me more on recruiting than my personal sales. My personal sales, I'm good at. I'm good at customer care. So I'm glad that my company rewards me for the personal sales and personal bonuses and things like that. So look at the compensation plan. Look at their training. And you can ask the leader this, you can ask the owner this, like, what kind of training and resources are you going to provide for me? Am I just going to sign up and have to figure this all out on my own? Do you have weekly trainings? Do you have online trainings like self-paced I can go through? Where do I go if I have a question? Where do I go if I need help? Who's going to show me how to use the back office? Make sure that there are systems in place for you to be able to learn the systems and grow. Some questions to ask before you join. Ask if the company is debt-free. This is a really big deal. If it's not debt-free, they may have other investors involved, and I have found that when there are other investors involved, investors are only worried about making money. They don't care about the consultants and the staff of the company. They're just like, how am I going to make my money back? So some of the decisions that the investors may make for the company may not be in your best interest as a consultant, especially as a consultant who may be at the beginning of their journey. If the company is debt-free, most likely the owner's family or a small group of home office staff, they're making the decisions, and they want what's best for the consultants, because if the consultants don't make money, they don't make money. So it's always kind of a red flag for me when I hear that investors are getting involved in direct sales companies, because it's like, uh-oh, things are going to change, and they're going to change probably not for the good. What's the overall vibe of the community? You can ask another consultant this, you can ask a leader this, like, is it a competitive like vibe where you're pretty much on your own, like good luck? Or is it a very generous vibe where maybe this leader is helping this leader, even though they don't make money off of each other? Are they still helping each other because they know that they are all part of the big direct sales company family? So look at the general vibe. Some things to look at when you're choosing your next home. Will I be proud to represent this company? You never want to go into a company and have people be like, oh, I heard about them. Like, I don't like them, or I don't like the ingredients in their products, or something like that. So make sure that it's a company that you can be really proud of. Is there room for you to grow? Can you work your way up in leadership, up the compensation plan? Or is it just affiliate? It's what you sell. You get a commission on your personal sales, and that's it. Can you promote? Can you make money off of your team? Can you work your way up? And don't choose a place out of panic or pressure. A lot of times what we're seeing is direct sales company may close, and a lot of the consultants from one company move to another company together. And then it's like this foot race to see, like, okay, I'm gonna join quick so I can build my team quick. If you take your time and are like, oh, I'm not really sure, then you may not be at the top, you'll be at the bottom, but that's okay. It is okay. So just take your time, research. Don't go to another company just because everybody else is going there. Take your time. You'll feel much better about your decision if you've thoroughly researched, met with the leaders, met with the owner, and made a decision that's best for you. Just because everybody's going there doesn't mean it's going to be a good fit for you. So think about relationships. Think about what your customers are going to enjoy too. You know your customers, you know the demographics of where you live and the people that live there. Is this going to be a good fit for your current customers or the customers from your old business? Are they going to really love these products and follow you over here? So I just want to say, this is it's not a bad thing to start with a new company. I know a lot of times it can be devastating when one company closes, but think of this as a new chapter, an exciting time, and really take your time enjoy being in the driver's seat, because there's not many times in our lives where we can really be in the driver's seat and make our own decision. But this is your time to thoughtfully research and really figure out where your next home is, and find a home where you can stay for a long time. Look at longevity with the company. So I hope that helps. Give me a like, give me a comment if you are currently transitioning or have recently transitioned to a new company, and let me know in the comments, what has been helpful in deciding, or how did you find the company that you're in now? What are some things that you looked for? What are some things you wish you had asked about the company before you joined? I would love to hear your story. If you're finding this channel helpful, hit that subscribe button. I have new content coming every week. But like I said, I love direct sales, and these are all the things that I have learned in my direct sales journey. I'm still very much in direct sales, love it. So I'm happy that I found the company that I'm with, and I hope you find your new home as well. All right, I'll catch you on the next video.